Welcome back to another pick a card reading for piles. It's going to be a little something different. Mind, body, and spirit. What does your mind, body, and spirit need to know for the month of March for piles? Close your eyes, take a deep breath. This is going to be the collective message, by the way. Mind, body, and spirit. You get a card for each category. Once you made your decision, let's go. Timestamps below. All right, this is going to be the collective message for the month of March. What does your mind, body, and spirit need to focus on or need to know? Let me know if it resonates in the comments below. All right. So the collective mind card we have is Olivinite, and it says, we all hold on to guilt from our past. These things weigh our spirits down and prevent us from growing. Olivinite is a natural and powerful spiritual cleanser. Hold to the throat and say aloud the guilt you are holding on to. As you speak the words, the guilt will disappear. And so as you can see, when I was even trying to convey that message, it was like chopped and screwed almost, right? So it's like your voice needs to be heard. You need to release the guilt that you may feel, the resentment, the bitterness, anything that is like just causing you to be a steam cooker type deal. So maybe you need to work on really releasing these things from your mind, body, and spirit. You need to speak up for yourself. You need to apologize to yourself. You need to apologize to other people, baby. Maybe you need to apologize for other people to yourself so you can forgive them. But don't hold on to the guilt any more than you need to. Just know that it's a lesson. You're a human and everything's happened for a reason, okay? Collective energy. For the body, it says peacock copper. Are you in touch with your magnificence? Find ways to bring more joy into your life. Be aware of the source of your emotional challenges or perceived blocks so that you can release them. Get in touch with your inner radiance and shine your light brightly. So to me, for the body, this means like being active, finding ways to release trapped emotions. And it kind of piggybacks off of the Olivinite card for the mind, the guilt. And this one says emotional challenges or perceived blocks. So it's about releasing those different type of feelings and traumas within your body, right? So special emphasis on the sacral and the solar chakra, since those are the emotional center points that holds a lot of energy from, feelings and emotions and things that we've been through. So clear out that energy from your body by moving, by stretching, by exercising, by doing things that are fun. Maybe take a dance class. Maybe just twerk that ass in the house. Maybe just, go party on the weekend. Like do something different, do something that's going to release those blockages from those chakras, from your body. Something that takes your mind off of those different things that are heavy and release them from your body, right? Because you can think like maybe you have been doing the inner work and you have been doing the emotional releasing and shadow work and stuff like that mentally and emotionally, but those feelings could still be trapped in your actual body. So that's where it's like, okay, now your head is working, now what about your heart? So get your heart rate up, affirmations also from Archangel Sandalphone that could be beneficial for your body. My life is dynamic and full of vibrant energy. I am full of vigor. I am authentic and loyal. I confidently show my true colors to others. It is a fabulous feeling to be all that I can be. I am full of life-enhancing joy and goodness. Take a screenshot if you will. All right, and finally, for the spirit, for the collective, it says spiritual support. Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. So this is letting you know, like, you are safe, you are protected, you are abundant, you are covered, you have a spirit family, a spirit team that's cheering you on always. So even if you might like be going through like a isolated feeling period or hermit mode or just the winter, it's still winter season, so you could still be just holed up in your house. You just go to work, you just go to school, you just come back home, stuff like that, and you might be feeling like, I don't have a social life, maybe something like that, and your spirit team is like, hey, you can always come to us. So also, to me, Your spirit needs you to reach out more to your spirit team, your spirit family. Pray more, light that candle up. Take a shot with them, like, give them an offering. If you want to learn more about how to set up a altar and things of that nature, what to put on the altar, would it be beneficial, let me know in the comments below. I can make another video about something like that. All right, this is the collective message. Remember, the timestamps are going to be below. If you pick pile 1, 2, 3, or 4, pile 1, let's go.
Hey y'all, if you pick pile number 1, this is going to be your reading. So for the mind, we got charoite, and it's so funny because that's one of the crystals that's literally sitting on my table right now. It says, vibrations of transformation and deep love radiate from this stone. As it cleanses all chakras, its warm feeling reminds you to live your life now and not to wait to really be who you are. It helps you to transform into a being filled with self-love and deep love for all of life in this planet. Jesus, y'all. So this is like my 4th or 5th time doing this video. Somebody don't want y'all to know what your mind, body, and spirit need to know for the month of March. This can also be a timeless reading. So when anytime you stumble upon this reading or look at this reading, this message is for you. So for your mind, emotional healing and well-being, right? Deep transformation. So they're saying it's okay to go into the depths of your psyche. It's okay to kind of possibly feel lost when you're in the process of a transformation. There's different, not levels to this, but there's different, I guess I would say there's different phases of a transformative period, right? It's kind of like the cycle of grievance, right? Like accepting, feeling, all those different things. So just kind of possibly even start doing your Googles. Look for mindful, helpful books, self-help books. Also, I'm hearing the best type of self-help books are fiction, right? So just lose yourself in a good novel, lose yourself in a good story that's heartwarming. Maybe if you're going through the trenches, if you're going through a dark night of the soul, if you've been through a lot of shit recently, especially closing up the end of the year cycle, right? So it's out with the old, in with the new, but for real though, because it's the month of March. The spring starts on March 19th or March 20th, depending on your time zone and all that stuff. And so you're feeling the birth and pains of a death and rebirth process mentally. So it's best for you to stay above water, to observe your feelings, not absorb them, and to not fall into the depths of despair or the valley point of the cycle, right? Because everything is cyclical. So you got the hill, and then you got the valleys, you got the mountains, you got the valleys and the peaks and stuff. And so it's when you're down here, you feel really low. And when you're up here, you feeling really high. So it's maybe you're in this decline of trying to go back up, and you are. So it's just know on the other side of that, it's going to be blissful, it's going to be joyful, you're going to feel proud. So if you need more help with your mental state around this point, just know that it's coming, don't give up, keep fighting the good fight. And not even to say that it has to be all this heavy, but again, I'm understanding, right? We all are people, we're all going through these life cycles. So if you chose pile 1, the biggest thing for you right now mentally for the month of March, or whenever you see this reading, is to know that focus on the love, focus on the appreciation, be gentle with yourself in your process. Also, maybe even focus on cleansing your third eye and cleansing your crown chakra, since it's purple. Okay. What does your body need to know at this point? Sunstone. Look what the fuck is on my table, y'all. You got sunstone for your body. You can take a screenshot. It says, have you been feeling down in the dumps? Do you need some enthusiasm? This is a time of prosperity and purpose. Step into your power and be all that you were meant to be. You are aligned with the magnificence and the courage to show your splendor. So it's given a lot of hints to the collective message for this time on doing things that are going to uplift your spirit, right? Watching something that's going to make you happy, doing something that's going to make you feel good. Expressing yourself with your body, expressing yourself through your body. Let those emotions roll out of your body by movement. Movement is going to be very important this time, especially because it's like I said earlier, it's out with the old, in with the new. You're moving new energy, so you need to move your ass. You need to feel your mind, or feed your mind and body and spirit with happiness, helpful things, hopefulness, beneficial things, self-uplifting and empowering and encouraging things like the sun. Maybe this is also saying, like, do meditation in the sun, do prayer in the sun, get some more sunlight, take your ass outside. Okay, it's starting to be sunlight. You see that sunlight out there? Take your ass outside. Affirmations from Archangel Ariel. My light shines brightly. I am self-confident and recognize my value and worth. Other people are also recognizing my value and worth. I shine the light of compassion, kindness, and love from my heart. Okay, pile number 1. And finally, for the spirit, it says peace and harmony. Archangel Rogiel. Thank you, Rogiel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. So they're saying that you are gifted, you are talented, you are protected. Also, maybe you want to visualize yourself in a white bubble with golden light cascading from it to help cleanse your energy and recenter anytime you feel overwhelmed. I'm getting that message pretty clearly for somebody. All right. And so your spirit needs to know that everything is balancing out, right? If you seek, you shall find. So seek peace, seek harmony, seek happiness, and those things will come to you. You will attract those things, right? Especially because at the end of the day, you have a choice on how you're going to respond to life, right? How you're going to allow the energies to interplay with your mind, body, and spirit. So you don't have to choose to let negative and hurtful or painful experiences ruin you. You can choose to still look on the bright side for your sanity, right? Give it up to God. Literally, give it up to your spirit team. Give it up to Goddess. Give it up to whatever you resonate with as a higher source and higher spirit, even if it's your higher self. Give up those burdens to spirit. Transcend the mundane, transcend the pain, and use it for your empowerment and betterment. That's what this is all about, right? And so they're letting you know, like, harmony and peace is yours. Are you asking for that? Are you seeking for that? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, if you're a pessimist, you're going to see everything in a pessimistic light. If you're an optimist, you're going to see everything in an optimist light. It's like the glass half empty, half full. So maybe it's also time for you to do some self-examination with some deeper questions at this time for this month, and also start planning for the future by being in the present, doing the work, and utilizing the wisdom from the past, and don't live there, okay? So everything is going to be okay. It's all balancing out for your highest self and your highest good. Ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find. All right, pile number 1, I really hope that helps. I hope it resonates. Leave a comment below and let me know we're going to the next pile. All right, if you chose pile 2, this is going to be your reading. So for your mind, you have green aventurine. It says, this very powerful stone is known to promote positivity. When held close, this green stone can stimulate creativity and open your mind to a fresh new outlook on reality. Green aventurine is also a calming stone, stimulating emotional healing. So big emphasis on emotional healing, but this one is way more positive, right? More uplifting. And not to say the first one wasn't positive, but you know, there was kind of like heavier undertones of like mental angst. And so for this one, it's like being positive, right? Green, so your heart chakra, this could be a heart center month for you, or your heart chakra could be expanding. Maybe you need to cleanse your heart chakra. Maybe you need to make sure that you check in with your values and your moral system and see are you acting based off conditional circumstances and conditional love? Or are you doing unconditional things, you know, all encompassing? That doesn't mean that you have to accept everything and keep it in your life. You can accept it from a distance. You can send it love. You can send it love and appreciation unconditionally out of your life. Also, it's time for you to be more creative and open your mind. So a change of environment, a change of scenery, a change of energy. What are you feeding your mind, body, and spirit this time? When's the last time you did something that was, you know, fun, creative? When's the last time you did something for the first time, right? It's also about calming your nerves. So working on, you know, releasing that stress, releasing that tension in your heart. That way, everything else can be connected and centered, and you can feel more grounded. Being grounded and working on grounding techniques could also be beneficial for this month of May. So May could be significant. Also, May has Emerald as its birthstone, so you could have Taurus energy or heavy Taurus placements at this time. Maybe you want to check your birth chart for the month of March and see how Taurus is going to be affected. Okay. For the body, we got Sugar Light. It says, are you experiencing repetitive thoughts or incessant mind chatter? Do you grab onto the thought, memory, or life experience and chew it over and over again? It is time to let go and release situations from your past, whether it was 5 minutes ago or 5 years ago, and find inner happiness and true peace, or and find inner peace and true happiness. So Sugar Light could be beneficial. So for your body, there needs to be more heart-centered activities, right? Being more present. So doing things that are more mindful focused, right? Yoga, meditation, what was that? Tai Chi, different things that are going to be slow and steady. That's going to have you to focus with your mind being present at that moment, right? And as I'm saying that, I'm doing like just going with the flow. So water can be significant at this time too, like flow like water, right? I'm hearing Bruce Lee in my head. So maybe even doing some form of martial arts could be beneficial at this time too, right? Because again, this focus is going to be for you for the month of March, or whenever you're seeing this, it's for you to do things that have you present, do things that have your mind and your body present together, connected at the same time. Right? Also releasing these things. So setting more intentions whenever you are moving, being more mindful when you're moving, right? In a positive direction. So it's like you're not trying to go back to the past. You just use it as a springboard to move forward. And sometimes you might need to just completely like block off your access to the past, right? By making it, let me be real transparent for a second, right? So sometimes you might need to trick yourself, being the Lulu, right, until it's true. But trick yourself into believing people, right? So let's say, for instance, for example, if you have a long-term relationship that you out of, and you're still dealing with those because they tug at your heartstring. You still think about the memories. You go back down memory lane. Also keeping things that hold energy. If you have old items from old relationships or past residences, past work, anything from the past that holds sentimental value that is triggering, release those items, right? You can pray over them and release them peacefully. You can go donate them, you can go sell them, but there's something stagnant when it comes to an item that you hold in your house, or you keep on your person, or you might keep in your car, or you might keep on your desk at work. There's something sentimental about this item, and it's attached to someone, something, someplace in the past, and it brings you more triggers, and it brings you more of those it triggers those memories to repeat over and over again. And so it's as if that item is attached to a time point in your past that you need to release. So deep cleanse your house before the spring season, deep cleanse your house before the New Year's, so you can get rid of that energy. Okay, I'm so sorry if you have strong sentimental attachments and give sentimental value to items, right? But remember this, you cannot take them when you pass. You cannot take them to the other side. So it's better to get rid of them now than to let that trigger fester in your face. You know what I mean? I really hope this resonates. That might be specific to one person, but message given, right? And so for the Archangel Uriel affirmations, it says, I am a miracle worker. Love is vibrating in all aspects of my being. I easily transform and transmute negative energy. Bam. I release the past and move forward with love. I attract inner peace and great joy every day in many ways. I see the bigger picture. Okay, pile 2. And the final card for Spirit, trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. So for your spirits, you need to be uplifted. You need to be held up. You need to be felt like you matter, and you always do matter, but it might be time for you to change your friendship circle. This dealing with your solar and your heart energy, right? It can also be your throat chakra as well. And so people, places, and things, you need a change of scenery. You need better friends. You need better coworkers. You need better family members. You need better lovers. Like, you need to be better for yourself, right? And you need to go outside. Go outside. You see that field, right? You can't make friends and have a new change of scenery and new people who love you already that you haven't even met because you haven't left the house yet, right? And so it's very important at this time frame for you to go venture out, for you to make sure that you check in with your social circle and people, places, and things, friends, family, lovers, all that, that you hold value to and you give value to. Do they give value to you? Are they valuable for you? Are they beneficial for you? Are they good for your mind, body, and spirit? These are questions that you need to ask yourself. And then if you see that no is the answer, then you need to go ahead and move around. You need to go ahead and make adjustments, even if it's slow and steady. As long as you're aware, awareness is the key. That's the first step to change, right? All right, pile number 2. So good reading. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if it helps in any kind of way. Comment below. Pile 3, here we go. Welcome back. If you chose pile 3, this is going to be your reading, okay? So for your mind, pile 3, you got chrysophrase. Oh my gosh, don't judge me, okay? I know I got one of those around here somewhere, not on the table right now though. But it says this stone can induce a deep meditation, known to be very helpful by opening your mind to acceptance of others and yourself. This common stone can prevent you from speaking out in anger by making the mind think about consequences before you lash out. So mentally, something could be, I heard a rumble in the Bronx. Something could be brewing. Something could be, you could be in like hot and heavy-headed situations. You could be dealing with argumentative people or argumentative, like warrior, war type energy that's not necessarily beneficial for you, or heavy energy where it could cause you to want to lash out, but it's best for you to take a step back, take a breather back, and not react, not show your ass, okay? To those coworkers out there, do not show your ass. Don't give them what they want. To those friends out there that's testing you, don't give them what you want. Just cut them off. Those family members, people, place, and things, the lover, if people are purposely agitating you and purposely trying to draw that type of energy out, then it's time for you to reevaluate if you need to be around those people and what you need to do to not surround yourself with that type of energy, right? Especially if you're not like a chaotic person like that, especially if you don't bring the drama, but you always seem to be in the drama. It's time for you to take a step back mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. It's time for you to detach, right? Detach to anything that you could make an attachment to. People, places, and things, right? You might like that job, but your coworkers are really shitty and it's been really weighing down in a negative way on your mental health. And it's time for you to really see, is that money worth it? Is that environment worth it? Are those people worth it? Is that energy that you keep encountering worth it? And also focus on how those energies present themselves to you. Do they come through the same things? Do they come through different people? You know, it's kind of like attracting people in a relationship of the same archetype, but they're in different bodies. And I heard Franklin, bodies, like, so if you have this type of pattern that you deal with frequently, then it's time for you to cleanse your mind, cleanse your space, reevaluate. It's time for you to think more. Think deeper, think about better things, think about different things, right? You might also have how do I want to say it? It's kind of like you got so much to say, but you don't even say it. And then that could also cause like a strain on your throat chakra. That can also cause a strain in your heart. You know, also people that might be emotionally manipulative. Oh, that's what I was about to say. Thank you, Spirit. So the example that I have is like dealing with a narcissist, whether it's your boss, your lover, you're a parent, grandparent, aunt, uncle, sister, cousin, brother, doesn't matter, right? Why do you think you run into that same archetype? Can you see any type of relationships within yourself that are pulling in those types? And not to say it's blaming you, but this is about self-introspection. This is about self-evaluation and evaluating the other people's. So it's kind of like trying to get down to the meat and potatoes of why these type of energies keep showing they face in your life. That way you can heal and cleanse that type of energy, and you can also start attracting other energies outside of that, right? So remember, all the experiences that you experience in life outside of yourself are a reflection of your insides, right? And again, since we're a collective, there's a collective ideology that we all participate in. But in your immediate local surroundings, in your home life, in your love life, in your work life, all those different things, your hobbies, places that you like to visit, those are your energies that you're attracting, because those are the energies that you frequent a lot. I hope that makes sense. I know I'm kind of probably like going in a circle. But yeah, for the month of March, or whenever you see this, pile 3, it's going to be a time for you to clear your mind, right? Work on meditation, work on accepting yourself and others, work on not speaking out in anger and upsetness, whatever, pile 3. So for your body, we have, Elistio quartz. It's given ethereal, right? Are you ready to release blocks from yourself and Mother Earth? Do you realize that your own healing helps heal many people on a planetary level? Allow the celestial messengers to guide you to be a true Earth steward and caregiver of the planet. You are a messenger of light and well-being. Grounding, Earth healing. You're an Earth bender, all right? Earth could be heavy in your chart. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, you can have those placements, or maybe you need to look into those placements in your chart at this time, because March is going to be popping. Okay, remember, this is a new year that's coming up, you guys. So I'm really hoping that these messages resonate and can help you, unblock those chakras, heal your inner light so that you can shine and be the best you that you can be for the rest of the year and beyond. But yeah, for pile 3, for your body, right? Grounding is going to be very important, especially if you feel like you get confused a lot, or especially if you feel like you're in a lot of frustrating type of situations, things that are like boiling to the surface. You just got so much to say, you want to really like get it out, but you stumble upon your words because a lot of the things that you want to say are out of anger or resentment or bitterness or anything like that. So whenever you're grounding, right, sit at the park, sit on some grass, sit by a tree, hug the tree, put your feet in the grass, and ask Mother Earth to help release those negative energies within herself, right? Focus on putting those, you know what I mean? Like, focus on allowing those things to come out of your body. When you're sitting there, right, this is the earth, this is you. When you're sitting there, focus on a dark cloud of all your negative energy and emotions and resentment and bitterness and heartbreak and pain. Let it be a cloud that's going into the ground from your body, right? I don't know. It's probably a better way to say that, but that's the best I got for right now. All right. And for your affirmations, Archangel Sandophone, it says, I allow angels to work through me to provide healing for myself, others, in the planet. I am a conduit for the divine. The planetary grids of light are activated with every sacred step I take. Angels light my path. All right, pile 3. So for your final message, it's for your spirit. It says, peaceful warrior, Archangel Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground in peace. So look, that's what all this is about, because this is where you're going. This is what your spirit is asking you for. This is like, you have all these challenges, you have all these burdens, you've went through all these heartache and pain and all this stuff just so you can get here, so you can know peace. So I can use you as a shining light for other people's healing, and as an example, as a testament for not only others, but for yourself as well. Because you'll see how your progress goes. If you do this work, if you ground, if you Make sure that you don't speak out of anger. You know, if you work on your heart chakra, if you work on these other chakras, the sacral and the solar. So there's a lot of emphasis, like I said, for the collective initially for the sacral and solar chakras, and that's releasing emotional baggage. So it's like, you know, trust the process of your life. Trust your path in your life. Don't look left, don't look right, look forward. Stay present. Know that all of this is happening for your highest self and highest good and best benefit for not only yourself, but for all. And also, what was the last thing? Never mind. If it was important, it'll come back. But yeah, I hope that, and I didn't drop it, I hope that this message resonated, Pal 3. I know you were a little chaotic all over the place and a little long-winded, but you need that TLC, and I love you. You know, Spirit loves you. Just know that there is a reason for, oh, that's what it is. Shit, I lost it again. Okay, bye, Pal 3. Pal number 4 next. Welcome back to your reading. If you chose Pal 4, this message is for you. So for your mind, you got topaz. It says this stone has an incredible amount of energy and can direct it with pinpoint accuracy. It sheds light on your life path and lets you see clearly your mistakes and how to achieve your goals. It brings about self-trust and an abundance of confidence. Everything in this stone looks clearer with this stone. Everything in your life looks clearer with this stone. I'm not going to cut nothing out. Fuck it. Topaz, y'all. So for your mind, this is about balance. It's about directing the energy that Spirit gives you to your highest self and your highest good and best benefit. So something that's going to be beneficial to you. If you've been kind of like going back and forth on, is this what I'm supposed to do in my life? Does it make you happy? Does it make you feel light? Is it going to be some work that's going to be worth it? Is it going to be so fun that it won't be considered work? Then yes. If it's something that's, you know, heavy, if it's something that you lose sleep for, if it's something that negatively affects your body, then no, that's not good for you, right? And so you can evaluate by your sacral response. There's plenty of videos that'll show you how to recenter that and recalibrate your sacral chakra and your sacral response so that you know in your body, if it's not a yes, it's a no, right? And this is how you see which path is for you. This is also going to help you let go of mistakes and not feeling like a failure. Help you lightheartedly understand that you can achieve your goals. You can trust your process. You can trust yourself. You can trust your team. And you'll get more clarity, right? So basically for your mind, Spirit is like, I am of clarity. Anything of confusion is not of me. So if you feel very conflicted, listen to your intuition the first time, right? Give yourself a few days if you still need some more clarity, or if it's still confusion, or if there's still a fog. It's okay to feel uncertain, right? It's very okay to feel uncertain. You are a human. So with that being said, how will you feel confident, right? How will you feel like, what is your indicator of yes and no? I keep going back to that. So maybe you need to come up with some type of routine that's going to be beneficial for you, to be positive, to be uplifting, to help you with clarity. Maybe it's also time for you to declutter your home, right? Declutter your home, declutter your mind. It's all connected. Maybe you can also even look into feng shui for the mind, body, and spirit, right? For the month of March or whenever you're seeing this video, because these messages are going to be timeless. And so do some spring cleaning before spring gets here, before the new year gets here. That's going to be around March 19th, March 20th, depending on your time zone and hemisphere that you're in, right? So for your body, you have watermelon tourmaline. Are you looking for romance? Do you need more attention and affection? It is time to nurture yourself and treat yourself the way you want others to treat you. This is a good time to rev up your self-acceptance and increase your willingness to allow more love into your life. So this is about the root chakra and the heart chakra, right? Clearing those out so they can be in alignment. Love, receiving love, giving love. So you might also resonate with pile 2 or pile 3 as well. You can resonate with multiple piles throughout this reading. I love that for you, and I hope all of them resonates for you in some form or fashion. If you're like me, you can find a piece of information that resonates with you within anything. You can find a message that resonates with you within anything, right? So it's like if you're physically looking for another, like, how do I say this? You might need a hug, right? Because this is dealing with the body. So you might need to work on self-love and self-care. Doing something luxurious. I'm feeling and I'm seeing like satin and like luxurious fabrics. Maybe go to the spa. Maybe you need to treat yourself better. You need to eat better foods, fresher fruits and fruits. Fruits could be important. Fruits and vegetables. Maybe go on a diet. Maybe detox right now, right? I'm getting something about like cravings. So really focus on like what your body is craving at this time. Ooh, and that's another thing too. If you're like me, you look into all sorts of stuff, right? So you can look into the spiritual symbolism of food cravings or the meaning behind certain food cravings and see what those mean for you if it resonates at that time, right? Like for instance, if you like crave crunchy foods, savory foods, savory foods, sour foods, sweet foods, comforting foods, those are all indicators. If you're craving chocolate, you know, that means that like you're craving love, you're craving support, you're craving stability, things of that nature. So you can look into your food cravings to see how they resonate with you at that time. So that way you can see what you need to focus on or see what there's a lack of and how you can feel that within your like life. Fill your own cup up. Taking time out to go into nature and go meditate. You know, doing some affirmations and some self-love rituals in the mirror. Maybe do some glamour magic. You know, maybe create a self-love, self-care altar for yourself. Archangel Chumiel affirmation. It says, my heart is open to giving and receiving love. I transform the world around me through focusing my energy and intentions on divine love. Every word I say and every thought I think travels on the frequency of love. So doing things that your body will love you for, doing things that you love for your body, connecting to your body and being more present right now, you guys, for Pile 4. And for your spirit, ooh, this is the goddess card. Like you have God card in here, you have goddess card. So this is like the ultimate love and unconditional love and support. Confirmation. It says unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. So heavy emphasis on love right now for March, right? Whether you have love, you feel the absence of love, it's just the feeling, and feelings are fleeting. You are always loved unconditionally, not only by yourself, by others, but by spirit too, in the Most High. So it's like at this time, if you feel like you need more self-assurance, self-love, appreciation, you know, more love and encouragement from outside sources, ask spirit, talk to spirit, right? Ask spirit to send you your lover. Ask spirit, like, have a more this is also about intimate connections and intimate relationships with not only like your feminine aspect, right, of receiving and giving, but also feminine aspects within other people, the masculine aspect as well. Like the feminine aspect within yourself can only, right, breathe. The feminine aspect of yourself can only feel really receptive and ready to receive and safe to feel expressive and soft, you know, when your masculine energies are balanced, when they're protecting, when they are providing, when they are stable. So it's about like making sure that these parts of within yourself are all not in accordance, not all one, but like connected or healthy, have a healthy relationship. Again, something like heavy emphasis back on the intimacy, right? How are you with intimate relationships? Do you block that? Maybe that's the reason why your person hasn't come. You know, do you block giving yourself self-care and self-love? How can you fill someone else's cup? How can you feel receptive to the right energies? How can you be more discerning to these things and, you know, really trust and believe in the process again, especially if you dealt with a lot of heartbreak and heavy energy and stuff like that. If you don't connect to yourself, if you don't fill your own cup up first, right? I love that for you. I love this pile. I love all the piles, right? So this was pile 4's reading. Okay, you guys. So I really hope that this message resonate for you. I hope that all of them, give you some type of clarity and insight to what's the energies that's at play for the month of March 2024, or whenever you're seeing this message. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Air Mediator on everything, all social medias. If you want to book a tarot reading or an astrology reading, go to my website. Link is in bio, daisbotanicals.com. Love you guys. Bye.